Hey guys, today we are in Malaga. This is where we've been staying the past few days and are going to be basing ourselves for a few more days while we explore the Costa del Sol. And in this video, we're going to be exploring this area here that we're staying in. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking a walk down the coast to a small hike that we're going to do today to a viewpoint. To start off our walk, we're passing through the center of Malaga here. The historic center is actually on the other side of the street that way. We're going to come back to explore that at some point, either tonight or tomorrow, depending on when we have time. But for now, we're just passing through. I really like all these big trees lining the street here, and the flower stands are all really cool too. All the greenery, it feels really nice to walk through the city when there's all the green space. Just on the other side of the center here is Parque de Malaga. It's this green area that runs right parallel to the main road, and it's really nice. Reminds me of Marbella again, with all the tropical plants through here and the paths. Feels really good to walk through here and really nice to be surrounded by all this greenery. Ever since we've been here in Malaga, we can constantly hear so many birds around us. I don't know if you can hear them on camera, but it really just adds to the tropical feel of the place. It's really surprising to me how tropical it really does feel considering we're in Europe right now. The park is also full of all these beautiful fountains and tiles. Just on the other side of the street from the park is this boardwalk area that looks really nice. Lined with palm trees along the water here. There's just so many nice places to walk in the city, it seems so far. We've really enjoyed just exploring and seeing all of this. It looks like there's a cruise port up there. There's a really big cruise ship over that way. And then the port of Malaga over there as well, it looks like. This is the Plaza de Toros behind me, Malaga's bullfighting ring. I'm pretty sure they don't actually have bullfights here anymore. I think there's only a couple places in Spain that still actually happens. And I'm pretty sure we won't be able to get inside either. I think they just use it for events now, like concerts and stuff like that, but it's still pretty interesting to see it.
So we came to the beach, and the beach is also really nice. The whole city feels really good, and it has a lot to offer. It's really beautiful, and from the beach you can also see mountains and the hills, which really reminds me of Marbella. Even though I kind of prefer Malaga for some reason, I just feel better walking here, and just the vibe matches with me, I would say. But yeah, this boardwalk is really nice to walk to, so we're gonna walk for a while here and see some places on the way.
We're turning away from the beach now, and we're gonna try to find a park that's supposed to be up on this hill somewhere here. There's a lot of really nice houses up on this hill, and I'm sure a lot of them have amazing views over the sea down there. We found the entrance of the park we were looking for, Parque el Morlaco. So we're gonna walk through here a little bit. And I think there's a viewpoint that is going to be pretty nice. Actually, I can already see the sea already through the trees there. So yeah, I think once we find the view, it's going to be pretty nice. I think this is going to be the viewpoint right here. Let's see. Yeah, really nice view over the water here with all the trees and back towards the city as well. The building's blocking a little bit of it, but still really beautiful. There's a nice picnic table here, so I think we'll stop and have a break and eat the sandwiches we brought. We finished our lunch, so we're gonna keep going now, but this was a nice spot to come take a break and enjoy the view. And walking through those neighborhoods was really nice as well. But our next stop is Monte San Anton, where we're gonna do a little bit of a hike that we heard is good for sunset time. Although I'm not sure we're gonna have too much of a sunset today with all these clouds, but it'll still be enjoyable, I think. We're back by the water and the boardwalk again. We're just gonna follow this for just a little bit longer until we get to the turnoff for the mountain. We turned off of the main road and we're making our way towards the mountain now, and I'm really enjoying walking through these neighborhoods. So much greenery everywhere again. I keep saying that, but it's all over the city. Everything's so green and lush, and I really like that. And a lot of really nice houses too. Like, for example, look at these flowers lining this here. All the colors, and it's a shame it's so cloudy because I think everything would look nicer in some sun, but yeah, just looks really good. I don't know if you guys can see these birds right here, but we think they might be parrots, which is really surprising to me. I didn't know we would see parrots here. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they're not, but they really look like it. Really cool. Again, just adding to the whole tropical feel of this place. Like I said before, I can't really believe how tropical the place feels considering we're in Europe. We were just talking about how we feel like we're walking in the Hollywood Hills here. The houses are incredible in these hills. Look at this pool down here and all of those on the hillside. And as you can see, we're getting really close to the mountain here. We should be entering the park really soon. All right, guys, we've made it to the entrance of the park and technically the start of the hike. This hike's not supposed to be too long, but we've actually already been walking a few hours uphill from the park we were at last. So definitely a long way total for us. I guess a lot of people would just like come to this point to start, but we're definitely gonna have some good views because I can already see over through that way. It looks amazing. And the sun has actually started to peek out just a little bit, so maybe we will have a good sunset after all. So yeah, here's the beginning of the park, and there's a sign here. The viewpoint, 700 meters. So yeah, not too far. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah, within seconds, we already have an incredible view here out on the sea. This is gonna be really good, I think. And I believe that's where we're going, right up there. How are you feeling?
I feel good. It was hard at some points to get here only because we ran out of water, but other than that, I'm happy we're here.
Yeah, the food and water has been an interesting issue for us that we didn't really expect.
Yeah.
So today's Sunday, everything was closed. We thought we'd be able to get more water, at some point during the day. No, nowhere's open at all. And even to get breakfast this morning and lunch, like we had a hard time finding everything. We ate at a convenience store. That was literally the only thing open. I mean, there's restaurants and stuff too. There's plenty of nice restaurants open, but we're not really paying to go sit at those, and we didn't have time anyway.
Yeah, we just wanted to grab some snacks to take with us to have here, but yeah, we couldn't find a normal supermarket, so we just had to go to a convenience store and grab some snacks that are not that good, but
yeah. Every single supermarket is closed on Sundays apparently. And they also don't stay open too late at night either, because our train last night was late. It was a little bit delayed, but it got back. It was only like just after 10 when we ended up getting back, and nothing open at all either then. So
closed, so yeah, it's been a struggle, but we're gonna enjoy this view.
Yeah,
it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, for sure. We've come to one of the first viewpoints here, and definitely already really beautiful. Really good views over the water. Looks like the trail narrows a bit and is maybe going to get a little bit more difficult from this point, but we don't have too much longer left. The view back behind us here is just getting better and better. I'm really excited to see it from the top. We found this really cool cave here. Pretty interesting. Look at those views back down from in here. That's pretty awesome. Wow.
So beautiful.
Yeah. Look at that. We can see all of Malaga down below us. And the sunset actually looks like it's pretty good. Mountains all around us this way. The city of Malaga that way. And then the sea on the other side. Pretty incredible. I didn't realize that we were going to be this high up, this close to the city and to the sea. And here's the cross that marks the top of the peak here. Definitely worth it. We found a spot to sit for a minute and just enjoy this view in the sunset.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for the sunset, but it's already really beautiful, so it's perfect. And we're gonna rest here until it gets dark, I guess.
You glad we came?
Yeah, I'm glad we came. Actually, it was worth it. The whole day was really exhausting, especially because we've been doing things like a lot of days in a row, but it was worth it.
Yeah, really good. And I can't believe how far we came.
Yeah.
From all the way over there. Crazy. But yeah, amazing. Amazing. I don't know how we're really going to get back in the dark, but we'll figure that out when the time comes.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out, but it's nice.
The sun is setting now and the sky has just completely lit up orange. Really amazing. Definitely the spot for sunset.
Yeah.
We're glad we came at this time.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect time.
That was really incredible. Maybe one of the best sunsets ever, but now we're gonna have to start really hurrying back because it's gonna be getting dark quickly. We got back down to the trailhead, and from here we're just gonna call an Uber back to Malaga to our Airbnb. There is a bus option, but we have to walk 45 minutes to get to where the bus picks up. So that's still pretty far going down these hills in the dark. And we also thought about taking the bus here earlier, but we couldn't really figure it out. We went to where we thought the bus was going to be and it didn't come. So I don't know if we just couldn't figure it out or if Google was wrong with the bus listing. So Uber's going to be the way to go tonight. And then we're going to try to figure out what to eat, which we also have no idea since it's a Sunday night and everything might be closed, but we'll see what we can find. We found an empanada place for dinner and we're back at our Airbnb now. How are they?
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, I actually expected a different flavor, but this is much better.
Yeah, they are really good. We got 6 for 16 euros. Yeah, it was a pretty good option. We're glad we found something. But we're so tired, so we're just going to call it a day and go to bed when we finish these.
Yeah, we walked a lot. Almost 26,000 steps today, and yeah, we're ready to be in bed.
So tired. So yeah, see you guys in the morning.
We'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Hey guys, we slept in this morning and got some much needed rest after our long day yesterday. We're about to go find some lunch and take a walk around the city, but first let me show you where we're staying since we haven't showed you our Airbnb yet. Here's the small kitchen right at the entrance. Pretty basic, just a mini fridge and this small thing for cooking here, but it'll be good enough for our short stay. And it's a studio, so here's the bedroom and living area here. And I really like these big windows to get a lot of light in, and we have a pretty good view. I think that's a church right there. It looks nice. And here's the bathroom as well.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and what we really like is the location actually, because this place is really close to Maria Zambrano train station and also the bus station, so we can move around really easy. And when we were doing day trips, it was easy to go to other places, and also they were leaving or coming, it was much easier to just like carry our suitcases and stuff like just one street away than to have to call an Uber or something. So that's pretty good. And yeah, we're having a comfortable time here in this apartment, but now we're gonna go and get some lunch.
Yeah, and I don't remember the price off the top of my head right now, but I'll put it on here somewhere.
Yeah, we can add that.
So we found a place to eat lunch, and what we decided to do was try Menú del Dia, which is a really well-known lunch option here in Spain. A lot of restaurants have it. It's a 3-course meal for a set price. So this one's $10.50 and included 2 courses plus then dessert and drinks and bread. So I got wine here, and Nina got Coke. The choices were wine or soda. And we're really excited to see how the food is. For each course, you have a couple options, and for our first, we chose a plate of meat and cheese, which is a typical starter you can find in Spain. For the second course, which is the main part of the meal, we chose grilled chicken with fries. It's simple but very good. We're on to the last course now, and here's the dessert. We're not really sure what it is, but we'll let you know how it tastes. So it's some kind of rice pudding with cinnamon. Not sure exactly, but it is good. So we just finished our lunch, and I think we enjoyed the Menú del Dia.
Yeah, it was really good. We actually got really full, and for the price, getting all 3 courses, it feels really fulfilling.
Yeah, the food was not anything special, but it was good, and we got a lot for the money. So yeah, 10.5 euros each, 21 euros total for all those courses, including the drink. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We like it, so it's probably gonna be something we do a couple more times.
Yeah, eating in Spain has in general been more expensive than the other countries we've been to so far, but I think this is an option that's a pretty good value.
Yeah, definitely.
Now we're gonna take a walk through Malaga's Centro Historico, the historic old town here. We've already been through a couple of times, and this is our favorite thing we've seen so far in Spain. We're gonna try to spend as much time here as we can when we're in Malaga, and we're excited to show it to you guys.
We're now entering the center area, and this is one of the main streets here that's really known for a lot of branded stores, and it's really good for shopping. Really cool.
The Centro Historico is full of squares like this, with fountains in the middle surrounded by beautiful old buildings and palm trees. It's really hard to capture the feel of the place on camera, but what I would say is it feels like Spain, honestly. It really feels like everything you imagine Spain to be. That's the best way I can describe it. I really love the architecture in this area. For example, this building here with those balconies and the shutters on the windows. I think it looks really beautiful.
There's so many restaurant and cafes options here in the center, and it's going to be really hard for us to decide where to sit, since we want to come back to the center area tonight and sit somewhere for a drink and dinner. And yeah, it's going to be hard. Every restaurant looks so cute, and it has different designs. It's just like calling you to come and sit.
Yeah, all of these small streets have so many nice places to sit.
Yeah.
There's no one really here yet because people eat dinner pretty late here, but yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah, it feels really nice to be here.
Here's the main cathedral in Malaga's Centro Historico. It's called Cathedral de la Encarnación de Malaga. It's really beautiful, and it's so cool to see it towering over all the buildings as we walk around the center here. The square here in front of the cathedral is another really amazing one, with this fountain, beautiful architecture, and a lot of really nice restaurants here in front that have an amazing view. These are ruins of a Roman theater here, which is really crazy to me how you can see something so old just right here on the city streets. And above it is the Alcazaba, which was the Moorish palace from back when this was ruled by Muslims. And there's some more ruins you can see down below street level here. It really reminds me of Rome in this part where you can just see ruins right in the middle of the city. Really cool. We're gonna try to go up this hill above the Alcazaba here, over there, to try to get a good view over the city. Probably won't be as good as we had yesterday on the hike, but should still be pretty nice. The views along this walk are really nice. We can see the bull ring down there, and the water, city and mountains that way. And of course we're right next to the Alcazaba here. We came up to one of the viewpoints here and it's another really amazing sunset. We can see the whole city from here, the cathedral and Old Town, Alcazaba and everything. We're right next to the Castillo de Gibralfaro. So just come up here, follow the signs to that, and the view is really, really good. We can also see right down into the bull ring from here, which is really cool since we wouldn't be able to go inside. It's interesting to see down into it. This viewpoint's definitely a popular spot to come sit and enjoy the sunset. A lot of people here sitting and watching. The lights are starting to come on all over the city and it's really nice to be here and see it. The sun glowing behind the mountains back there and the city glowing from the lights.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So peaceful to look at that.
We definitely found two great sunset spots here in Malaga.
Yeah, for sure. Even though the one yesterday was definitely better.
Yeah, much higher, so
Much higher, yeah.
better perspective, but this is really cool too and easier to get to. We're back into the center of Centro Historico now, and it's really nice to walk around here at night too, with everything lit up, and I really feel like it comes alive at night. So many people out eating, really nice. We're gonna try to find something to eat too. We found a place for drinks and tapas. We both got Aperol Spritz, and we're starting off with the spicy potatoes and croquetas. And the place looks really cool, really well decorated with a tropical theme and some aquariums. It looks really nice. What do you think so far?
The food is really good. The croquetas are personally not my favorite food here, but it's good. It's good, better than at the other place we tried. So yeah, and the potatoes is really good.
Yeah, I like the potatoes a lot too, and I think the croquetas are interesting. They're ham with melon, which I think is an interesting combination. I like the flavor of it, but
Yeah, it's not too bad. I like it.
we got a couple more things to try. Some meatballs, which are really good, and Nina got a mini burger. What do you think? We finished eating and we're walking back to our Airbnb now. We enjoyed our first tapas experience. The food was good and it felt really good to sit there in the center. It was a nice place. The only thing I would say is that in general, when you're eating in the touristy centers, you pay a lot more. It's less authentic and not necessarily better food. So we probably won't be doing that all the time, but we were glad to get to come sit here for a meal. We really enjoy the feel of this area, so something we wanted to do once. So yeah, we'll probably get tapas again though, but maybe we'll try to find some more local places at some point. But for now, we're just gonna go get some sleep, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, we're back in the center of Malaga today, and we're gonna see a couple more things while we're still here, starting with Mercado Central de Atarazanas right here behind us. This is the main central market here. The central market here is pretty interesting. In addition to the typical seafood and fresh fruits and vegetables and meat that you might expect from a market like this, they also have lots of bars here where you can get tapas and drinks, which is pretty interesting and different from other markets we've seen. We got a smoothie with pineapple, banana, and dragon fruit. We had never tried dragon fruit before and it looked interesting, so we wanted to try it. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it tastes really good. Really interesting. I haven't expected that flavor, but Tastes like bubblegum.
Yeah, it kind of
At least
does.
this makes the flavor.
We found more parrots here in this square. We saw some the other day on our hike, but there's a bunch more here. Here's one here, the green one. And we've seen a lot more in the trees as well. Really interesting. We stopped at a place called 100 Montaditos for another snack, and they have these sandwiches. They actually have 100 options on the menu, which is why it has that name. And on Wednesdays and Sundays, they're €1 each, and today's Wednesday. So for 4 sandwiches, €4. So we each got 2 of them.
It's interesting. We'll see how it is.
Is it good?
Interesting combination.
I think for €1, it's good.
Definitely good.
It's time for us to head back to our Airbnb for the night and pack up for tomorrow since we have to leave. So our time in Malaga has come to an end. We definitely had a good experience though. I loved it here.
Yeah, we really liked it. Actually, we extended our stay. We were planning to stay 5 nights, but we extended to 7 nights. So we definitely did like it. And we did a couple of day trips from here. So we definitely think that it's a good to base yourself and do some day trips around in Andalusia. But also to see the city itself, you can use a couple of days like what we did. The hike with a nice sunset, and also the center that we really like. There's a lot of beaches and parks. It's a really nice city and definitely worth seeing for more than one day.
I completely agree. Perfect place to base yourself to explore the area since it's so well connected with transportation. And that hike we did, the view was incredible. One of the best sunsets I've ever seen. Plus, this historical center, I completely fell in love with it. It's one of the best I've seen in any city. Yeah, just amazing. So definitely worth seeing all by itself aside from just the day trips.
Yeah, definitely. And the weather works well for us too. So.
Yeah, we were worried about that when we first got here. It was supposed to rain all week according to the forecast, but it ended up being pretty much perfect. So we couldn't really ask for better. It worked out really well. So definitely a good experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for Malaga. We'll miss it, but time to move on to the next place and the next video. So see you guys in the next one.
I'll see you in the next one.